Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. Just expand this field out a little bit more than what it is. And then arable. We want to start thinking about arable cropping. Where are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? We'll need storage. I mean, we actually do have a silo in there already. That we can store crops on, but I'm kind of thinking I don't want to use that silo. I'd want to build my own out on my own farm rather than relying on the bit in there. You know, we sort of say that the farm to start with, we'll use some of the bits. We've been using some of the bits in there, and we also put our own silage silo in there. But, oh, I came down the wrong one there, didn't I? Turn around and go backwards, and shall we? I'm thinking that maybe we should move the silage silo as well and put that one out on our own farm. Like, we want to have everything on our own farm. Like, we've rented a bit of space in there and we use that, but we've got our house in there, but really we want to have everything on our own property rather than renting space on the industrial unit in there. So I think that's maybe something that we will aim to do. That's going to be one of the things, is we'll move that. We'll also put a grain silo on our own property and use that one instead of using their grain silo. Just seems like the right thing to do. I don't know why, it just does. Let's bring you one around here. Like that. Okay, job done. Get the last little little bits right there, and then there's another little bit over here that I want to gather up. That's that one done. I'm going to change this tractor as well. Like, I really like this tractor. I really like the big wheels and everything, but I do think it's time to change it. Although maybe we will change the other tractor first. Someone pointed out that actually that tractor's got a smaller engine. So one of the first things that we could do is actually upgrade the engine on our other tractor. So maybe we'll do that. Keep this tractor for another year. I'm not quite sure yet. So let's just bring you in here. So there's another 137,000 litres of grass to go in there. While I was tipping out, let's bring you up this way. And I've just got to manually finish this field here. That won't take but a moment. So it's only one line down here, and then there's possibly a bit over the other side as well. We've got some stones down the edge of the field there. Not that they really matter. The only thing stones don't impact yield in any way, shape or form. The only thing they do is they damage the machinery. And I mean, I like the stone mechanic, I do, but it's... I don't know if I'm going to keep it going, because I don't like seeing the stones in the fields. It does irritate me to see stones in the fields. But at the same time, I don't want to spend ages picking them up. And if we start branching out into more arable work, then I'm probably not going to want to keep going with stone picking all the time. That's just going to get irritating and tedious. So we'll probably do something to change that over. Because I know that there's different ways that you can deal with it. You can do lots of direct drilling and things like that, so that you don't have the stones coming up. And you generally avoid them. And yes, we can take steps like that to try and avoid most of them, but that doesn't cure everything. It definitely doesn't cure everything. So let's bring you up this way. I really love this fertilizer spinner. The width that you get on it is absolutely fantastic. Like, we're still doing the job. Like, this is one of those things where you're paying lip service to the job. You are actually doing it, but at the same time, you're not spending absolutely ages doing it either. And that's what I really love about it. I think that's absolutely brilliant. So yes, I have done fertilizing. There, I have fertilized the field, but I haven't spent the majority of an episode having to do that job. And to me, that is absolutely perfect. We've done the job, but now we can move on and we can do the next job. Another thing that we are desperately going to need for our farm is somewhere to store our machinery. So that's yet another task that we will have to go and do. Make sure that we've got. I want proper storage spaces for our machinery, things like that. Let's just back you in here a minute. Let's back you in straight this time, rather than sending everything crooked. There we go, that's a bit better. Like that, and load up all of the hay that we have done at the moment. A lot there. That actually filled up completely. And I got another 42,000 hay there. It's actually processed everything already. The whole lot has already been processed. That's how quick this thing is. That's pretty cool. Actually, I can turn that one off now. We'll deactivate that for a minute. Not that it really matters, because it's only like 600. But we'll just go in and fill this one up in here, because this one fills up regardless of how many cows you got in here. If you've got the thing, it will fill up. So what we can do is you go in and have a look in here. See, total in there is 1,400. Even though we've only got 12 cows. Now, they won't use it very quickly at all. I go and empty this one out. And we'll have a look in here. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe it is based on the number of cows in there. It's a free-range cow barn. This one, I believe, will hold 200 cow. I mean, maybe... Actually, no, wait. What does this one hold? The free-range cow barn. This is the medium one. This isn't the big one. We took a smaller one because we didn't have the money for the bigger one, did we? Free-range cow barn. That one. 145 animals this one will take. The... Fenceless husbandries. That was with the barn robot. That's the one that makes TMR. I don't want to do that one. So it'd be that one. That one's 240. And then there was some that would take even more than... Which one? It was this one. That's 240. 40. There was one... I can't remember where it is now. There was one here that had a ridiculous number of... Oh, that's the own ones. This one. No, that... Oh. I think that was actually the one that I was looking at. That one takes 200 cows. Yeah, 200 is a ridiculous number for cows. That's a really high number. And this one here is 240, which is really, really high. So that one at 240, the free-range one, again, that is really high. So maybe that's the one that we'll end up going for. 490 cows. That's insane. And that one, though, I mean, I don't particularly like the look of that one. And you've also got to go and take water to it. That's a lot of water that you're going to have to be carrying in there. Anyway, it would appear that we can only put that in there. Now, if you don't lose anything overnight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that tractor there. And we'll just see when we buy more cows at the beginning of next month. We'll see if we need to change anything over. So there's nothing else that we want to do this month. We've got a load of furniture right there. There's more furniture that's making here, and we've got a half a lorry load. I think that's about it, really. There's nothing else that we really want to do. So let's go... Not to you. Let's go to this one. Right here. You know what I want to do? I'm going to get a vehicle that we can park right outside our house. What should we use? What should we use for that? Let's have a look. I like the Mahindra. Oh, these are from the Kubota pack. I haven't looked at these. Retriever Auto Load Edition. There's various different ones. Quad bikes. The old golf cart there from FS13. Way back in the day. But no, I think we're going to have to go with the one from the Kubota pack here. We haven't tried this. Let's go with you. So I got capacity 280 on the back there. Oh, I see. Right, so you remove the back seats there. We've got a 3-point configuration. Capacity 280, capacity 1000 if you remove the back seats. But it does actually fold up. If you look at that, see, those seats are folded up. So this is an alteration that you can make regularly. It's not like a factory thing that, you know, you choose to have this one with 2 seats and a bigger back. You can do that as you go. That's really cool. I love that. That is wicked cool. So you have a small one there, and you've got a 3-point link on the back. Standard capacity, so you haven't got the 3-point link. And then you got a 1000 capacity on the back right there. I mean, we'll go with this one right here. Yeah, we'll just go with the standard one here. I don't want a 3-point link on this one. And then design 3. Oh, I see. That's designs on the front there. So you've got that one. And you've got a bull bar on the front, and you've also got a winch on the front as well. Is that winch actually work? Let's find out. 17,500. I got just enough cash to buy that one. I didn't change the license plate. Oh, we're in France anyway, so I think that one's... Oh, no, that's an FS plate. That's fine. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so this one here... I think that looks like it's decoration... Yeah, that looks like it's purely decorative, the bit on the front, the winch. Doesn't look like it does anything. It's a bit unfortunate. Shame that is. So you got unload here. Oh no. Changes there. Alright, let's get rid of that. Ah, it's actually pretty cool. I like this one, and he sort of fits with my outfit as well. Yeah, I like this one. Really nice little run around. A very cool little run around. That'd be a handy little machine to have, that would. You know, if you have a stock farm and like you want to do like, you know, little fencing, you're patching fences and stuff like that, this would be the perfect little machine for doing something like that. That'd be absolutely brilliant. I mean, I don't think they're very cheap, admittedly, in real life, but it does look very cool. Definitely looks very cool. I like this one. So I'm going to park this one over near the house so that when I want to sleep, I mean, I do have the thing, I could just press Shift Z and I can sleep anywhere, but I don't want to use that. I actually prefer coming over to the house and sleeping properly, you know. Rather than, you know, sleeping out in the fields like a hobo, I want to just, you know, go to my house and I want to sleep right here. 7,802 in property income has come in. It is the beginning of June. Our animals are now 3 months old. So the very first thing that we want to do is we want to jump to the vehicle that we've got in here. And we want to go over this side of the barn. And we want to buy some more cows. So we want to buy another 12, and it's going to be calves. So we're going to go to that one. I can buy 60 at once if I do it that way. I'm not going to. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go buy 12 of those. Buy. Yes. Okay. The other ones are at 576 already, so they're climbing rapidly. They do climb quite quickly in the early stages. So they're only 3 months old, and they're already 576. Almost double what we paid for them in just 3 months, which is pretty good going, really. I would like to put straw in for them. And we will put straw in for them eventually, once we start growing our own. We'll need somewhere to put manure and that for them when we do that, but we're not going to worry about it at the moment. So their health is on 50%. The reason health is on 50% is because I've just bought these new animals, and they always start with health on 0. That will soon change, and everything there will be absolutely tickety-boo. The other thing that I want to look at doesn't change. So we got 32,000 litres of hay in here, which is quite a lot of bales. If you're bringing this in, remember I'm doing this on a massive scale. I've got 250,000 litres in that trailer, so it's not very realistic. If we were bringing this in bales, 32,000 litres. At roughly 4,000 litres, because obviously the bales have got variable capacity now, but at roughly 4,000 litres per bale, you're looking at 8 bales of hay just to fill that one up, which is a fair bit. I mean, it does depend on the size of the bale and so on, but yeah, you get the idea. So we want to have a look in here and see what the furniture is at. So July is actually potentially higher than what it is in June. That's saying 6324. If I look here, 6353 is already higher than the other one. So I'm going to just fast forward time now, and we'll keep an eye on this. And basically, we can just sort of click through it and watch it, because at the moment, we've got little green arrows saying the price is going up. So this could end up being a very good year for us, because that was 6324, which was the maximum that we got last year. And this one right here, 6,400 already. So the price is going up and up and up. This is way higher than what it was previously. So we'll let it run through the day. I will sell in the evening for June. I'm not going to take it through until July because the chances are it may end up going down again, and I don't want it to do that. So 6,440 at the moment. Let's skip over to the lorry, shall we? So obviously a bit more furniture coming out still, which we'll be able to gather up and make use of. 6,470 still climbing. 78. This is insane. 85. We're going to go 6,500. Have we reached 6,000? Have we reached 7,000? I don't think it's reached 7,000 before. I was saying like 4 or 5 o'clock that we were going to sell, but I mean this is still going way up. I can't remember what I did last time. Whether I just stayed and watched it all night. 6,649. 8,1. 9. It's really scrambling upwards now. There is saying July is down, but then that's because June price has gone like through. Whoa. Okay. 7,6. 7,3. Price is going down. 780, but it's still going up. 84. 87. I'm just going to watch this. Right. Stop. Go down to 1 times speed. It stayed on 6,811 for quite some time, and now it's on 6,812. It's just gone up by 1. So I think this is about the limit of it, and it is 9:45 on a quiet June evening. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go with it right here. So I'm going to turn that one on right there. And we're going to gather up all of the furniture that is here. I'm going to turn it off going up near there. So that load there, it's a full load. We'll come back and get that in a minute. And we will take everything that we can from these factories. Let's bring you down there and load that one up. I don't know if there's going to be any more in there. I very much doubt it. I think the others are just about ready to drop out one new one. So if we like waited just a little tiny bit longer, we'd get one more pallet from each of them just about, wouldn't we? Let's have a look. 525, 500, no, they're all about half. Yeah. They're all about half. Okay, so yeah, they're about halfway through production. 8 more pallets to go on here, and we'll sell this lot, and then we will go back and just put you on there like that. Once I've sold this, I then come back over here. I mean, yeah, I may end up regretting this. I may find out that in the morning I could have got an extra 200 for it, but I mean, that's not a huge amount of difference, really, is it? It's not a massive amount. So we'll take this one first. We've got 40,000 litres of furniture here. Now come on out there, and we're going around the road that we've built. We've got all of these areas here that we've done now. I haven't finished doing the bit down the middle, but I did spend like a week's worth of episodes, just about, maybe even a bit more than that, just doing landscaping. So I'm leaving the landscaping just for a little bit. And we're going to focus on some of these other tasks. This is a heavy load. I think we need to get a lorry that's got a little bit more oomph under the bonnet, just to let us drag this out. Because, I mean, this 40,000 litres of furniture is a fair old bit heaving up that hill. I was wondering for the houses. I was thinking a block of flats. But then I got to thinking, well, don't necessarily want a, I should probably go a little bit slower with the furniture. That's quite a substantial load on there. Let's take that a little bit easier, shall we? And bring that back. Right. Let's get those front pallets unloaded first. And start working through the back ones. Yeah, what was I saying? That's everything on there. Yeah, the houses. I was wondering about whether or not I should do a block of flats next, or separate houses again. I'm genuinely not sure at the moment. I'm kind of like torn on that. I also think that perhaps I shouldn't have put so many floodlights in here. This seems a little bit overkill, a bit bright. I mean, yes, we do want some street lighting up here, and we will probably go and build some street lights up here just to make it look pretty good. So we're on 284,000 at the moment. We're now going to go and get a full load instead of a 3/4 load, which is going to take us up, I suspect, to about €500,000, which means that we can build quite comfortably a block of flats. We can buy the large mower that I was looking at. We can upgrade or change our tractor. There's all sorts of things that we can do. Because I kind of want to do, you know, if I'm going to start doing some arable, then that would be absolutely fine. We can start doing some arable work. Why aren't you ticking any more? Seriously, why aren't you ticking any more? Okay, that's being weird. Let me turn that one off a minute. Don't know why it's doing that. Is it because I'm not exactly level? Let me try unloading this a minute. So if we go U like that, and I'll drop it down on that side. There. I'll dump everything down there, and then let's try reloading it all. It is taking them all now. That's better. Might have been because of how I was positioned, whether I was on a slight angle, something, I'm not sure. We had 40,000 on the last load. This one is 50,000. Completely full load this time. So yeah, that will easily take us to a €500,000. I think I will go for another house. I think I will do something with that. I'm not necessarily going to do it straight away. Maybe we'll sort of aim to work that during the winter or something. I want to start looking at the arable stuff, but I mean, I kind of need to build more houses. We're going to have a lack of workers. If I go and build more industrial stuff, I got nobody that lives here that's able to come and do those jobs. We've only got a few houses, so we need to get more people before we can build anything more industrial, which means I can build, you know, 5 or 6 houses, and once I've got those in place, then I've got scope to build another 2, maybe 3 industrial units. So we can either, well, and then we got like a sell point as well. We can say 2 industrial. I think I don't know what I said, but I reckon, you know, if we were to build like 6 houses, we could then go for a sell point of some kind, and we could also build a factory point as well, which means I'm thinking the mill. I'm thinking if we can build the mill, that's going to allow us to do flour and stuff like that, which means then we've got scope to start expanding into arable enterprise as well. And so then we've sort of got the workers on the farm, and we've also got everything that we would need to go alongside it. So we've got a good supply of money with the furniture here. That works very nicely. And we know that this works well. Look at that money coming in. I said $500,000. I think we're going to have a fair bit more than that. Look at this. This is insane. This is absolutely brilliant. 600,000. 600, we got 340,000 from that. We now have 625,000 euros. That is absolutely ludicrous. Utterly insane. I love it. I really, really love it. Okay, I'm going to go and take this one back over to the factory units a minute. And then we can see what we're going to buy. Now, do I want to buy more land first? Possibly I do. Onto the road over here. I'll put this one back where it was previously. I need to finish this bit off in here. I know I said I wasn't going to do a huge amount of stuff, but you know, actually this one can park here, and that one will be fine. We've got a little bit of flood lighting up here, which I may have overdone a bit, just on that one, and then I got no lights at all elsewhere. So we need to have a little bit of light. So we want decoration lights. See, these just don't offer very much light, do they? I mean, a lot of this is mod packs. So I got all kinds of mods for different lighting. The base game lighting is somewhat limited. And you've got something obscene like that. Like, it's one extreme to the other, isn't it? This is more the kind of lighting you would expect. Something like that one, actually. Rather than it being lit up quite as bright as we've got it. That, I think, is pretty good. Like that. And I kind of like the style of it as well. If we go to fences... Now, I've thought about this. I have given this a bit of thought. And I like the idea of having the stone fence that I've talked about before. Just sort of showed you. So we have this. And that goes all the way down here. It doesn't like this wall on the slope, though. It doesn't like that. Terrain's too steep. So that's the only problem with it, is it doesn't like that. So, I mean, if we bring that one to here... let me see. There, right, so it's just in front of that one. Just trying to get this times, just get it into the right place. There, so that one can go there. That's saying terrain too steep, so it doesn't like that one at all. Whether or not we've got... an alternative... So I could do that as an alternative. I mean, it does collide. Or we could do a tidy little hedge like this. Saying that it collides. We don't want that. Actually, that hedge is going to be a little bit too low. So, I mean, we could go with the hedge here. And do that one. There. That works for me. I don't mind that at all. I think that looks pretty good. So then the light that I was just looking at was one of these street lamps. It was this one, I think. Is it that one? That one's... Oh. I can put this in the middle of the hedge. Now that is excellent. That's what I'd like. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.